Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it is. It's actually past time for our weekly tarot and astrology reading. Here we are on January the 11th of 2021. It's a beautiful Monday night. I got tied up yesterday. Yes, I did. NFL playoffs all weekend long. The wild cards, yeah. Yeah, so I was having fun. I was enjoying some good football. It's once a year, and I know next Sunday too, so we'll see how it goes. Better a day late than a dollar short, something like that. Okay? Well, as usual, I'm going to go over the energies of some Tarot de Marseille cards that I picked up for our upcoming week, and then we're going to look at some astrology. And as always, it's going to be interesting, so do please stay tuned. Okay, in a moment, 3 Tarot de Marseille trump cards are going to come onto the screen and cover my face. The cards I drew at random for this week are the Tower, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. We had the Tower last week, and we know what happened last week. A lot of stuff hit the proverbial fan. But let's look at this carefully. Let's go ahead and look at the process concepts that this seems to describe. We look at the Tower and we see that there is lightning striking the structure, breaking it up, and 2 figures are falling out of it to land on the ground. When we go to the next frame, to the next picture, the next card, we see the Devil. Now the 2 people that fell to the ground are now standing up, but they're apparently bound to this devilish figure. The Tower, the structure, has become the Devil. And the Devil now, with one hand, he's holding it up towards the Tower as if to mock it. And in the right hand, he has a torch. So we could say perhaps he is mocking the destruction that occurred, okay, with the Tower, or we could say that the Devil represents those things that we are tied to as we broke apart a structure. Perhaps the things that bind us, the things that limit us, or seem to limit us, are becoming into the light, becoming more strong in our awareness. But whatever this is, whatever this Devil is, it's not due to hold any sway. Look at this. Look at the change card, the Wheel of Fortune. On the top of the wheel, there's a kingly figure. We could say that's the Devil. Then we have the 2 people that were chained to the Devil. They're clinging desperately to the wheel. The ruler is not clinging to anything. And soon that is going to do a faceplant as the wheel turns. As the changes happen, our ruler, our king figure at the top, our Sphinx, is going to hit the dirt. So we could say that as we identify those things that bind us and limit us, and as we allow changes to take place, that which does dominate us becomes something that dominates us no longer. It just simply goes its way. You can apply this on any level you want. You can apply this to personal processes in your life, things that you're experiencing this week. To summarize it so you can apply it as you want, basically after the destruction of a structure, it becomes very apparent what binds us, and as we go with the flow of changes, that loses its power. So looking at the astrology, this is where it's at. Now we're in a very much a waning moon. The moon is losing its power. We're going to have a new moon next week on the 13th, which is a Tuesday. And between now and the new moon, I wouldn't do much magically because the moon is kind of like in a dark space. The moon represents our connection to the planetary forces, to the planetary angels that can help us. During the darkness, they're not really fully available to us, so I don't tend to do any magic during the quote-unquote dark of the moon. However, as we get into the next week, we will find that, for one thing, on Wednesday, after the new moon, we're going to have a good aspect of the moon to Mercury. Now, new moons are marked by new beginnings, planting seeds, starting new projects. So this will be a good time for that. Yes, it will. And having that blessing of Mercury on the day that it rules being significantly enhanced by the moon, or communicating through the moon, means that we'll be able to do works of healing, works of magic, working on communications, business and commerce. All those things are blessed. Friday, we have another good aspect of the moon to Venus, the planet that rules Friday. So this is good for love work, bringing in love, bringing in passion, bringing in creativity. These are things too that we can work on. Sunday will be a good day to work with the sun, planet of authority, planet of blessings, of abundance, and that too is blessed with a good connection with the moon, a beneficial aspect. So we have several days this week that are going to be good for working magic, and overall, especially on the day of the new moon, this is a time for making new beginnings. Well, there you go. There is your tarot and astrology reading. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate your support. Until I see you next week, many, many blessings.